Yeah, hi, I'm Paul Archer, it's paularcher.com. Another little idea has come to me today actually. I've been doing rugby this morning, hence the shirt. I do coaching for little under 14s, although they're not that little anymore actually. But I had to go and return something to B&Q. And it was a barbecue. My wife bought it before we went camping this summer. And she bought it on the box. We didn't even bother opening it because we thought, well, we'll just go straight to the camping and we'll open it up and I can fit it. Halfway through the camping, my wife asked me to get the barbecue set up because we had some steak and some ribs. And I opened up this box and half the pieces were missing. Can you imagine that? Somebody had obviously gone into it and returned it somewhere along the line, and B&Q sold it to me as a new item. Now the problem was we had no receipt because my wife bought it for cash. I think it was £20 or something like that, and she didn't keep the receipt either. So I went into B&Q just after rugby today to try and exchange this thing, and you know, just not good. Not good. The person behind the counter was very pleasant, but she was very much keeping to the rules really. She didn't want to do it. She said, well, I need proof of purchase. I said, well, you know, I haven't got proof of purchase because my wife bought it before the holiday and we're really, really upset about the whole thing. I said, you know, surely you can give me a credit note because I had to buy some other things anyway. But no, she was sticking to her guns, and in the end I said, well, this is not on. I said, I wasn't going to get angry, just, you know, you keep whatever's here and you can make it up and sell it to somebody else. And I walked out, and do you know, that's put a bit of a sore taste in my mouth really about B&Q, because a couple of years ago one of their competitors, Homebase, we bought a Christmas tree from them. It was already wrapped up, you know, in its netting, and I came home and I opened it up and it was the worst Christmas tree in the world. It was like all contorted, not like a Christmas tree shape. And again, I contacted Homebase and they said, well look, just send us a photograph of what it looks like, and I did, and they sent me via email a credit note, some vouchers that I could use to buy something else. And they said, well no, I said, do you want your tree back? And they said, no, that's fine. So we burnt it. Now there you have two different ways of handling a situation, and the key message there is that the person at B&Q wasn't empowered. Empowering is so important. You've got to teach your staff to take some decisions. I mean, 20 quid this barbecue cost. I was going to get some more products anyway from B&Q at the time, but no, they weren't trained to be empowered to make some decisions about customer care, and I think that's really just bad show on B&Q's part. But there we go, such is life. Now customer engagement of course has to happen all the time. It happens at the point of sale and afterwards, but it also has to happen beforehand. And I want to kind of think about that because next weekend, or I should say on Sunday, is forecast to be a bit of a storm. Have you noticed there's a hurricane, one of the hurricanes are coming over from the States, and we're getting the dribs and drabs of this hurricane. So tonight there's going to be some pretty heavy wind going on. Now if B&Q or Homebase were clever about customer engagement before the sale, they'd be emailing me now with details about fence or shed roofing felt. Special offer on roofing felt because tonight I will lose half my shed's roofing felt. I know it. And next weekend I'm going to have to go and buy some. So if that's customer engagement before the sale. Don't forget that customer care happens before the sale nowadays, because we're in control now, customers, aren't we? These big stores aren't in control anymore. But if one of them had engaged me, bit of nonce, bit of empowerment, bit of creativity, and I would be a customer for life. So, couple of messages there. Empower your teams to make decisions about £20 barbecues, because you will lose customers unless you're careful. Train your people accordingly, let them take some initiative as well. I think that's really important. And I better get ready for the storm tonight. Better start lashing down and buttoning up the hatches because we've got a storm brewing. I'm Paul Archer, this is where I live. It's a lovely day here in Gloucestershire, and you can catch me at paularcher.com. Speak to you soon. Bye.